Hey guys, I'm in the kitchen. People don't know this, but I do in fact cook. Don't I, hon?
Absolutely. She cooks good too. I wish she'd do it more. Y'all should tell her she needs to cook more.
Eric, you're our cook, honey.
Yeah, but God forbid something should happen to me. You need to be in practice.
Honey, I know how to cook. I'm cooking right now. We have friends coming over and I'm making green beans. You're probably like, what? You calling that cooking? Yes, I'm calling that cooking. Because I make them super yummy. They're slathered in butter and onions and garlic. So first I chopped up a whole onion and I am sauteing it. And when it gets nice and, hold on, okay. When it gets nice and soft and clear, then I will put the garlic in there. And then I'll put the greens in, or the green beans in, the string beans in. How many of you grew up calling them string beans and not green beans?
Well, green beans and string beans aren't exactly the same thing.
They're exactly the same thing. If you black, they're the same thing.
I call them both, and I heard them called both growing up.
Yeah. What I called string beans growing up, my white friends and family, now current family, called green beans. So we have friends coming over, like I said. We have a lot of friends coming over in these last few weeks that we're here. We have 3 more weeks. And
Sorry.
so we are making dinner. Eric made brisket, which I call brisk because of a story that's kind of funny, because I couldn't remember what it was called at one point, and I told Eric that my stepmom was making brisk. And
I was
ever
like,
since then.
brisk? That means like quick, fast. She's like, no, it's a big piece of meat. I was like, I've heard of brisket. No, I'm sure it's brisk.
No, when you said that, I was like, oh yeah, brisket. And then you laughed at me. And since then, that is what happened.
There was more of a discussion.
That's what
about
happened.
It. There was more of a discussion about it. You're like, no, I'm pretty sure it's brisk.
No.
I'm like, no, I think it's brisket. And then
Anyway.
I thought, but you know what? I was like, well, you know, I was still new to black culture at the time, so I thought, maybe they call it, maybe that's a different dish that I never heard of. Could be. So I'm not going to say for sure it's not that, but I think it might be brisket. And then she found out it was in fact brisket.
I think that went differently, but it's been years. So anyway, all I know is that it's funny because we call it brisk. And my stepmom needs to watch this and chime in. Diane, if you're watching this, can you comment in the comment section how that story went down, if you remember?
You weren't in the conversation.
Anyway,
She wasn't in the conversation.
she was on the phone. I mean, we were on the phone. And guys, Eric is getting ready to make barbecue sauce for the brisket. So you get to see the pro in action. Those of you who wanted to see Eric cooking, Miriam, you've been talking about Eric needs to cook and we need to see him cook again. So you'll get to see him do a little bit of something. He's gonna make some barbecue sauce. Homemade, of course.
here's my barbecue sauce. It's not exactly what I want it to be, but I think it tastes pretty good.
It's yummy.
You think so?
I thought it was good. You're pointing at the cake, at the pie. Hey guys. It's yummy. I think it's really good. And you made a pie too. Show them your pie.
Where is it?
Over here.
Oh, here's my pie. I love to make apple pies. It's one of my favorite things. And apparently, everybody thinks it's one of their favorite things too.
They're amazing. His apple pies are really, really good. Really good.
Thank you. So now I have to go outside and check the brisket. Uh-oh, not enough light. There, yellow light. This is my children's creation. They've got it rigged up with a rope so that it can wave. Oh, there it goes. It's waving. I'm going down the hall to check on the brisket. So you see how nasty it is out here? Maybe you can't see. It's so, like, well, you can't see very well. It's kind of dusky now, but so here's the brisket. It's been in here smoking all day long. Wow, it's the right temperature. That's good. I know you can't see that, but I can tell. Looking good. I think it's ready. I'll have to turn you off to take it off, but this was fun. This family that we're having, these friends of ours that are coming over, last year one time I made brisket, smoked barbecue brisket, and they were just absolutely enamored. So since we're leaving, we wanted to have them over one more time, and I offered to make brisket for them. So hopefully it turned out nice and tender. The last time I made brisket for someone, which was not that time for this family, it was, I don't know, in the spring sometime. It didn't turn out so tender. It was tasty, but it was a little bit tough. So I think I didn't get it quite to the right temperature where the collagens in the meat would start to melt and disintegrate. And that's really what you need. But this was pretty simple actually. For the first 5-6 hours, I just had it on the grill without the tin foil, the aluminum foil. I had to put a dry rub on it, mix of spices that I got from the internet. Left it in the refrigerator overnight, and then in the morning I started up my charcoal with some wet hickory chips. Got it nice to about 225 degrees Fahrenheit, and then put that on the grill with a drip pan, which you can see, maybe see under there, and close the vents part way, put the lid on, and then just let it sit. And then occasionally I would pour some beer over it. Here, put some beer in the bottom. You can also use apple juice. And yeah, I just did that all day long. Just kept checking it, turned it a couple times over the course of 6 hours. And then now it's been wrapped up in tinfoil for the last couple hours, just with some apple juice, just to help it kind of soak up the juices, hopefully, and get to the right temperature. But I think I'm about ready to take this off, so I'm going to have to say goodbye to you for now. Okay, so Tanya insisted that I tell you what I do for the.
So I'm going to.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I'm doing for the dressing. First of all, we made this salad. I made this salad. Lettuce, greens, fennel, carrots, red bell peppers, cherry tomatoes, dried cranberries. I think that's it. So in here is olive oil, balsamic vinegar, a couple garlic cloves, some salt. I need to put some pepper in it, some paprika, a little bit of ginger, and some molasses. And I'm going to start with that. I'm going to mix it up, zhuzh it up with an emulsion blender. I'll taste it just like I did with the barbecue sauce. See how it comes. It should be a nice, sweet balsamic vinaigrette. That's it. Okay. And mustard to emulsify everything.
So Eric is really excited about his brisket, guys. Look at his face.
Turned out really good. I haven't tasted it yet, but I can feel the softness.
so
It's so
delicious.
tender.
It looks so good. That looks so good. Okay, let me show the other stuff because I want to eat it. I don't want to take forever. This is Dahlia. Hi. This is Yoni. Hi. Okay, so he made, what's this, Eric? Potatoes and new potatoes and sweet potatoes.
Yeah, new potatoes and sweet potatoes, garlic, onions, rosemary, salt, pepper, some herbs.
There's my beans, y'all. The one thing that I contributed to the meal. There's Eric's salad dressing that he made earlier. And he made the barbecue sauce too. And here's his barbecue sauce. What's this in the, is this just salt, the juice from the brisket?
Yep.
Okay. His salad he showed you guys. And that bread looks really good. You got that from Vernon?
No, I got it from, what's the place just on the outside of the Shuk? Across from the, what's the little cafe now with the gold shutters?
Yeah. I don't know what it's called though.
Korea or something.
Yeah, something like that. Good stuff. So my subscribers are always like, make Eric cook again, because I did a video with him cooking and they were like, it looks so good. So this is a opportunity that I decided to take. Can I grab that? Oh, that's fat. Can I grab this? Just gonna.
Mm-hmm. Oh my. You're standing in the wrong place. But we're ready. It's just a matter of moments, but you know, there's something special about it. Yeah. I'm pleased. I'll just put this down here for me.
Oh, really good.
That is really good.
Somebody else.
Oh, I made it for
Y'all,
someone else.
this brisket is ridiculous. It's so tender and juicy and
It was a little
delicious.
smaller than this one,
This is my
and I didn't
plate.
have quite enough time. So I tried to cheat, and it just didn't.
This is the dinner table.
That's why it used to be,
It's so good. It's really tender, isn't it? It is so good, honey. It's really, really good. It's smoky. So you started it when?
Well, I started last night with a dry rub. Left it in the refrigerator overnight. And then I remembered this morning that I forgot to get a drip pan and wood chips to smoke it. So I go back to the soup to get that. So I actually got it on the grill at about 10:30.
Really? And now it's 7. We started about 7:30 eating.
Yeah, I took it
7:30?
off
I don't
about
know what his name is.
7:15.
It's just so good. Good?
Through the course of the day, I kept replenishing the chips and the charcoal. And occasionally I would pour a bottle of beer over it.
You have a soft voice.
Occasionally I would pour a bottle of beer over it. So it would run down and then steam the beer.
It's so good.
I did 2 bottles of beer.
About the beer.
And then for the last 2 hours I put in a big thick double layer of foil with about, I don't know, 3/4 to a cup of apple juice. And wrapped it up really tight and then put it back on there. And the grill temperature should be about 225 there.
How did you gauge that?
I put my oven thermometer into the grill.
Okay. As you guys can see, like, we've already started digging in. Aperitico. What? Aperitico. Watermelon makes everything better. The beach is crowded today.
We're here.
This is crowded.